Welcome to New Haven,
Yeah, thank
Lindsay.
you.
I just wanted to ask you, during your era, there was questions about salary disparity between the women's and the men's side of the game. And I just kind of wanted you to speak on kind of where you think it is now.
Yeah.
Not saying that we're all the way there, right?
Yeah.
And if you want to talk about women's sport in general,
Yeah.
the salary disparities that we see, although there have been steps made in the last couple of years.
Yeah, it's been a topic of conversation, and it's been a fight ever since I turned pro back in 92. And there's been I've seen different generations fight it. And now being on the other side, not as a player, but on the media side, I have even a different view now. Not a different view, I have more information than I did before and what goes into everything. We've had some amazing leaders in women's tennis fight for our cause, Billie Jean King being the greatest and the first one to do that. And then as recently as Venus and Serena kind of joining the fight for women and equality. And it's been amazing. I believe fully of obviously equal pay. The women have come a long ways. I was playing when one of the Grand Slams, I won't name it, took away equal prize money. And then when they reinstated it years and years later. So you see a lot of different arguments, you see a lot of different stories out there. But in this sport, we have amazing people that really understand everything that go with it and are amazing role models for female athletes and females all over the world.
With your experience in being such a legend in the game of tennis, did you have any regrets on tour? Did you regret anything that you did or didn't do?
Some people say always, oh, no regrets, no regrets. I think everybody has something that they can look back and, it was so funny when I could say a number of things. Things turn out for a reason and you go down this path and you make mistakes and you figure things out and you hope that at the end, you turn out after a career to be a decent person and come out relatively unscathed, which I feel like I did. It's a tough sport, it's a tough life, it's a fantastic life, and it's a great life, but it's not easy. And I feel like I managed to maneuver it pretty well. Of course, I wish some things would have turned out differently. I wish maybe I had matured a little younger or had a stronger work ethic at 16, 17. It took me till I was about probably 21, 22, and I had already been a pro for 4 or 5 years to be like, okay, I am all in. Like, okay, I want to do everything. Maybe I would have had a larger window if I had that maturity a little earlier, or maybe I would have burnt out earlier. You kind of never know how it plays out. So I was very fortunate to start playing pro tournaments when I was 15 and played my last at 32, and I got to walk away on my own terms. I consider myself incredibly fortunate that was my path and my case.